My name's Steve Arsenault. I grew up in a small town, mainly at my grandmother's house. She loved wrestling. She was the biggest wrestling fan in the world. She'd watch it on Mondays, and then she'd watch the reruns on Saturdays. There was always wrestling on at my grandmother's house. All of my early memories are being at my grandmother's house watching wrestling. If I try hard enough, I can still picture her sitting there with the cigarette hanging out of her mouth. The ash basically falling on the ground because she couldn't take her eyes off of the TV. She loved it. And I loved my grandmother. I think wrestling stuck with me my whole life. When I was a teenager, right from the time I was a little kid till, 18, 19 years old, all I did was, watch wrestling. It was my favorite thing. It's weird sometimes how, we ask for what we want and we don't get it, and it's a bad thing. But sometimes when we ask for what we want and we get it, it's a bad thing too. When I was 21 years old, I got into pro wrestling, and damn it, you can say what you want about me, but there's no denying I was good. I was really good. And when you're good at something and everything's handed to you, and it feels like you're hitting a home run every time, it's really easy to get arrogant, and it's really easy to get cocky. And life and karma has a great way of humbling you. So I left wrestling and I came back to the real world. And I realized that all of these times that I was chasing titles, the most important title that I could have ever had was being a good dad. As my son grew up, he was never really a wrestling fan. It wasn't his thing. He didn't play with the WWE action figures, and, it just wasn't his thing. And that was fine. He's followed all of his passions. He wanted to get into hockey and became, a player that I think everybody on his team respects and the coaches respect. With music, he basically taught himself how to play guitar and then organized his friends in a band. It's just amazing to watch him grow. And weirdly enough, somehow he found wrestling all by himself. When I came back to wrestling, it was different than the first time I went. The first time was definitely about me, about my ego, about me proving to, not just all of the wrestling fans, but my peers, just how good I am. And it was all about that. And hell yeah, I was good. This time around, it was more about just trying to share this with my son. We travel together, we train together. He, has disciplined himself in a way that I don't see in a lot of other 15-year-olds, whether it's getting himself in shape physically in the gym, lifting weights, or going out to that ring to train. He's out there, whether it rains, whether it snows, whether it's 30 degrees, just constantly trying to learn. It reminds me of, when I was a teenager and I used to watch it, and I would just study it, and he's just blossomed as a person. To watch his confidence grow, to watch his self-respect grow. Wrestling's hard. That's why a lot of people don't do it. It's difficult physically, mentally, emotionally, and he's willingly undertook those things. And if that doesn't make you a good man, I don't know any other traits that I can think of. Whether it was wrestling or anything else, I'm proud of my son, and I'm excited to see where his career goes and what he chooses to do, whether it's wrestling or anything else. He's already a winner in my books. He's already a champion in my books too.
Why?